Removing inflammation. Okay. Hey Best Pally, I'm Allie, and you may have seen me test out this affordable home sauna. Now I want to know if I can pull off a full contrast therapy setup at home without paying an NFL amount of dollars. Because even non-professional sports players and non-rich people need to recover. Contrast therapy is super cool and hot. You make your body hot and cold and hot again, and supposedly it reduces inflammation, helps with joint stiffness, helps your recovery overall. Gonna need some forearm recovery after showing off. This is the RecoverFun pod, and it comes with a pump, but it also comes with a lung challenge. We don't do things the easy way on Fitness Outrageous. I think maybe these are supposed to go in before you blow it up, and you would know that by reading the user manual, but again, we don't do easy on this channel. Did it deflate? Why? Oh, it's open. That would be why. Now we have a place to put the cold. This is the thing that will make the cold. The RecoverFun Chiller. Such a great brand rep I am. Ooh, an entry mat. I do feel like an NFL athlete. Some hosey things, another manual power, and pump will give you an extra filter and a tool. How fun. Yes, I am now reading, but solely because we are mixing electricity and water. Speaking of water, let's get this filled while I'm doing the hose thing. It's you. See, I do all the troubleshooting, so you don't have to. Oh, speaking of, I didn't shut the valves. Okay. Don't leak. First step are the hoses. They are the same length. That's already easier. Oh, click locking. I love this. That's way better than screwing. Oh, that's satisfying. That goes on there. Comes off really easily, too. When I say better, I may or may not have tested out a different chiller that required a lot of screwing and it ended up screwing me and leaking. So I have high hopes for this one. And also, I know I said it's not an NFL player's budget for this, but it isn't cheap. It's worth it though if it works well and I feel awesome and potentially live longer, you know, etc. on the biohacking. Actually, the main benefit that I'm super stoked on with the contrast therapy is that it's a workout for your veins. What? Oh, we're getting full. I'm going too slow. Splendid. I realize I'm getting distracted here with devices, but don't worry, I will get back to the explanation of the awesome vascular workout. Oh, I think I connected that wrong. That's fine, because it's so easy to disconnect. Now, power. Oh, we are connected, and it worked. My setup is working. Oh, hello. I think that's right. Oh, wait, water. I'm so sorry. Please don't scream at me. Plugging at me now. I think it wants more water. Oh dear. Did I say my setup was working? This feels wrong. So the reason I'm excited is the pump needs power, the chiller needs power, and the steam needs power. And they all reach just enough in the back to come together to one. So let's achieve chill. Right now the water is 64 degrees. I think they suggest doing 60. There we go. And they say you should not go below 41 for the health of your unit. So we're going to the outrageous level. It's cooling the water in there and pumping through. I'm gonna let it work its magic for a bit and then fire up the sauna. This one takes about 20 minutes to get to temperature. Okay, real quick, troubleshooting thing again. I accidentally had this release valve open, so that's why it was so noisy. It's just been throwing water out at itself. Okay, try this again. Oh, much more quiet. Thank you. Now give me 41 degrees. Hey, it's already gone down 2 in about 2 minutes. I've given it a little under 2 hours and we're at 57 degrees, so it's taking a little while, longer than the sauna, so now you know if you're doing your own home contrast setup, get the cold going first. It's getting dark and cold out, which I guess is the point. I'm getting impatient, so let's get the sauna going. It is fully dark now, and I don't have room on my outlets for lighting, so we're unplugging the chiller, but we made it to 55. That is plenty cold. So just know that your home contrast therapy setup will not work with your home production setup. No, protocols for this vary, but I'm gonna start with heat because I've heard that's the best move. Also in this sauna video, a bunch of people were like, why does it open from the top? That's such a stupid design. No, I just did it wrong. I'm the stupid design. Start the timer. I'm going for at least 20 minutes. Oh, it's nice and toasty in here. Let's go. Oh, I just remembered I got my Oura ring on. I'm going to take that off because I fried one before. Heat is bad for batteries, which means I also shouldn't be filming in here. Oops. But anyway, I said 20 minutes, but I might go for longer because I'm concerned I was too cold coming in And I really do need to get to hot for this to have an effect. If I leave too early and I'm not uncomfortably hot, then we're not doing contrast therapy. Once we finish this hot portion of the round, we're gonna switch to cold plunge. Ideally, I will get 3 to 5 minutes. I'm gonna aim for at least over 1 minute, and that is 1 round, and we'll repeat that for 3 rounds. Okay, yeah, 20 minutes is plenty. I am thoroughly uncomfortable. Get me out of here. I can't believe how freaking effective SaunaBox is, sitting in my yard with such an easy setup. Woo, relief. I did 30 days of cold plunging, but that was from room temperature to cold, so I'm very interested to see how this feels. Oh, I'm stalling. Feels like I'm definitely removing inflammation. Okay, so I picked the perfect time to tell you about the vascular thing. When I was in the sauna, my blood vessels were all dilated and all my blood's going to the surface of my skin because my body's freaking out trying to cool me off, yes. Now when I get in here, my body's freaking out trying to keep me alive because it's too cold, so all the blood rushes to my innards, the center to keep me warm there, and it's sacrificing my feet right now. That's why they feel awful. So now my blood vessels are constricted. They went from big and open to nice and tight, and that's basically reps for your cardiovascular system. How cool. And that's not a pun. I can't even think. Minute 30. Woohoo! Past my baseline. Confirmed the RecoverFun chiller works. This whole thing works. I can't believe I'm doing this in my backyard. This kind of thing is usually reserved for Dave Asprey and Ben Greenfield, you know, super rich people that have made a bunch of money on biohacking and now can afford to biohack. Weird, I've forgotten how miserable I was in the sauna, because now all I can think about is getting warmer. We hit 3 minutes. Let's go. Another round, shall we? I am also very excited to see how this feels for real. Having cold and hot together feels like I'm the Pope. I don't know, I was trying to think of someone richer than an NFL player. So today is my recovery day, and I have this problem where I don't like not doing things. So I end up not taking rest days, and that's not good for you. This means I can do something to help myself recover and feel like I'm getting somewhere, not just sit around, but also actual recover. So that's why I'm extra excited about it. It helps my type A brain do something good for my body instead of pushing way too hard. Weird, this doesn't feel any easier. What a blessing this is. I asked for this. Now I have it, and I'm very happy about it. Wanting to start to shiver. So there's 2 schools of thought on this. Shivering could be good to let your emotions out, you know, when an animal shakes it off after they get chased by a lion. Humans don't get to shake it off very much, and so this is me forcing myself to shake it off. But you could also stop yourself from shivering. It is an autonomic thing, but you have control, like a sneeze. It comes out of nowhere, your body automatically does it, but you can stop yourself from doing it. And when you do that, instead of your muscles tensing to heat yourself up, your body burns fat to heat you up instead. I think I said instead twice. That's because I'm freezing. I'm also moving around in here, which makes it so much worse. If you stay still in an ice bath, you get a layer of warm kind of bubbles around your body. So it makes it more tolerable, and moving makes it suck more. Lean into the suck. This is fitness outrageous. Oh. Ha! I was babbling long enough. We're good. Round 3. Reset the clock and get oppositely uncomfortable. Ooh, this feels great until I hate it and want to go back. Interesting that the transitions are the best part. Moving to the other thing always feels better than the current thing that you're doing. Is that a life lesson? I don't know. Don't get philosophical when you're getting uncomfortable. The final half of the final round. I am so good at this now. Just kidding. It still sucks. Start the clock. I'm going for the full 5 minutes. So, this fully confirms that my contrast therapy setup works. It is quick and easy and cold and hot. I am high right now while recovering and burning fat. Deeper. Maybe my hands too. Oh my. Yeah. Face? Why not? I am alive. Joke about this sucking. It's not a joke, it actually sucks, but it also makes me feel superhuman. That is why I do it. That is why I love this. I would highly suggest you getting the RecoverFun. RecoverFun? Really? RecoverFun chiller for yourself, or the SaunaBox, or both if you want to feel like the Pope. 3, 2, 1. That is 5 minutes, fellas. Yes. And if you like this, you'll like seeing me go more in depth on my SaunaBox review. I'll put that down there for you. Hey Best Pally, I'm Allie, and getting uncomfortably hot is supposed to give you all of these benefits. So let's see if what's in this box is good enough, easy enough, hot enough to get me uncomfortable enough. This is a SaunaBox. I am currently